you see in the greatest player in the world a circular cut, it was like a direct hit on the lens, it appeared, LeBron on the camera. What did you make of that moment last night, John?
Well, it happens, and I hear everybody talking about the cameras and all that. But if these guys want to be paid the money, we need them there. We need the cameras. I just thought on the play he really could have just took a fall immediately, but he kind of tried to stay upright, and he took 2 steps to try to regain his momentum, and he couldn't do it. Mm-hmm. And it's unfortunate, And the guy he did fall into is his Nike guy, so. I didn't get to see the TV part of it. I was just there in person, but I'm sure he was giving Bogut and the referee the business.
Yeah, he was, for sure. But, those cameras, as you point out, they do provide the perspective. Do you think, as LeBron's a big guy in the union now, do you think this is something that's going to be addressed because it just happened in the biggest moment for the season, John?
Possibly. I mean, why not extend the court and back those guys up? I think in the end of the day, you're not going to lose another row of seats. There's plenty of room as you walk behind the first couple rows there. So, I mean, maybe you can back them up a little bit. But, yeah, since it was LeBron, if it was Dellavedova hitting his head, I don't know that they'd look at the new rule. I mean, let's be honest.
Hey, we are honest, John. I mean, you do treat star players differently. And if something happens to a star player, it becomes, something that sparks a rage on Twitter, as it did last night. And, and then everyone's remarking, how come if he's banged his head, there's no, and Joey Crawford's going over there. Let's of many things that he's called, MD is not one of them. How come he didn't get a concussion protocol look last night?
Well, what I was told is that that's up to the discretion of whatever team's physician. If they deem that they need to look at him, then they do. And I would think a hit to the head on a camera pretty hard and you got blood, that would constitute, I'd probably take a look at it. And, as you know, I mean, the symptoms sometimes don't show up. It could be an hour, it could be a day. So, who knows what would have happened. He said he was dealing with a little bit of a headache after that. So, for all we know, he might have a concussion today. I would certainly take a look at it today if I was them.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern. On Audience.